Deshaun Watson is meeting with the NFL, or they with him. I guess post Bahamas? He's going to the Bahamas with his Browns teammates to go have a team building, chemistry building Bahama workout. I don't know if Baker didn't have the invite or he got the invite and he's like, "Nah, I'll pass."
Fired.
Yeah. Or Baker's having his own thing. But Baker should just have his own thing. Where, I mean,
Cancun?
I don't know, the Maldives, the Baker Mayfield Maldives workout.
And, hey, Rich, you saying that he should do it at the same time so the teammates have to choose?
At the same time, yeah, I got to choose.
Yeah.
You got to choose too.
Line in the sand.
Yeah, he's going to the Bahamas. I'll take you to the Maldives. Who's coming with me? Anybody who's coming with me? So, the news is that Deshaun Watson is meeting with the NFL, and that's leading everyone to think that, okay, something's going to come from the NFL shortly that makes us all look at the Browns' schedule a little differently to find out exactly when Deshaun Watson's going to be missing football games, a suspension coming. We have no idea when it's coming, if it's coming at all. But as the Cleveland Browns still have Mayfield on their roster, which is something that I thought would happen up to the draft, and I thought sometime during the draft, a team that did not choose a quarterback in the draft would go ahead and acquire Baker Mayfield. That didn't happen. We're all wondering what, as I've said over and over and over again, what is the Browns' plan for Baker Mayfield? And I keep hearing from many different parts of the media landscape as well as the NFL media landscape. Perhaps the Browns' plan is to hold on to Mayfield and have him either go to a spot where a team suddenly needs him because of a catastrophic injury to their quarterback, placing in jeopardy their Super Bowl hopes for a season, and thus just add Baker, and boom, we get our value, or at least close to some value for Baker. He gets a new spot, and everybody's happy. But barring that unfortunate, very rare head of a pin type of scenario, maybe they hold on to him in case Deshaun Watson gets suspended, and you've got a guy who knows the offense and knows the team, and they know him, and he'll have no choice but to do it because it's his best way to show everyone, A, he's still a gamer, he's a competitor, and he's got it. And I keep saying when I hear that scenario, no chance. Or as Baker might say it, or the kids might say it in five letters, GTFOH. Because he's already said his Cleveland farewell to Cleveland, front-loading his farewell to Cleveland before the Browns ever said farewell to him. And that Cleveland missive, dear Cleveland, it just said Cleveland.
Cleveland.
That happened while Watson was rejecting the Browns, leading us all to think he was going to go to either Atlanta or New Orleans. And that led to a 24-hour period where the Browns were saying, well, Baker's still our guy. We're going to reach out to him and put Humpty Dumpty back together again for his fifth year without any guaranteed years after that. And he said those 5 letters to anybody in the media who would listen. Then. So I guess everybody thinks he'll remove those 5 letters when he has no choice but to do this or sit at home. And again, I don't know the guy. I've interviewed him. I've heard about him. I've caped for him.
Facts.
You love him like a son.
But I'm just a
stepson.
Know. If that is, then there is no iPad time for that guy. Sorry, I'm in that mode. At any rate, so I don't know why anybody would think that Baker would reverse his approach, since that's the approach, the planting of the flag that gets him his Heisman and his first overall draft choice. And plus, he already showed Cleveland, I'm here for you. I'm going to play through an injury. And we all can agree that was a massive mistake. Massive mistake. After he hurt one shoulder and then J.J. Watt took care of the other shoulder. And he kept playing even though he missed a Thursday night game. And I guess he saw Case Keenum win one. He's like, I'm not going to go watch him take my job. I got to get back there. And he did not perform consistently enough, well enough, mistake-free enough for this team to overcome it because the defense wasn't as good as it was the year before either. Let's not forget, it's not just him that caused the Browns to miss the playoffs last year. Why would he put himself in that position again? Okay, let's just place the scenario that the GTFOH guy suddenly goes to an ashram and he's hanging out with Don Draper and Will Smith, and they all come back and they're just different people now and they're all chill. It's all kumbaya. Let's just assume he does take that approach. And then week 2 hits and he gets hurt. Is he going to fight through the pain now again because he's got to show he's a gamer? He's got to show he's a competitor after he did that the previous year? And you saw what happened? And now this is one of those supposed auditions to show everybody how good he can possibly be. Knowing that Deshaun Watson's coming back in 4 weeks anyway for a team that had went and gave him all that guaranteed money. What do you think he's going to say? Hell no. What would you say? Hell no. But now it'll be viewed as, he's not a competitor. What's he showing people? What's supposed to happen? Teams like 4-2, 5-1? That's his best case scenario? And then all of a sudden everybody's going to want him at the trade deadline? And then he'll have to show up, learn a new offense in the middle of a season, and then all of a sudden that's the new audition for a new job? Like that's his best case scenario? Or does he just sit at home and collect his check and show up somewhere else where everyone wondering about Baker Mayfield and what he can be and perhaps reading into him only the positive aspects of things, which is exactly the scenario that everybody thought he should be in now because he should have sat out last year when he got hurt. So we're telling him, you know what, you should have sat out last year. You'd have been better off. But this year, you should play. You should actually put your body at risk for a team that already told you we're done. GTFOH. With that. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.